Today I want to show you how fans can produce air and why it actually feels cold in front of a fan versus actually just standing in air. So first thing I want to explain to you is how fans blades even move. So every fan has a blade. Every fan has a thing called a motor. And inside that motor, now I won't go into too much detail because there's two types of motor, DC and AC. They're both different, so I won't go into too much detail because I'm not going to explain both types. So, a motor, okay, now this is for every motor. There will always, now this is only for DC motors that I'm talking about here, not AC. I'm talking about DC right here. So, each motor will have a row of coils in it. And when those coils are connected to a shaft, they're not connected to a shaft actually. The coils are on the outside. If a current is applied to the coil, then the electric makes it a magnet, and inside of that is actually tiny neodymium magnets, tiny magnets in there. Those magnets will be caused to rotate around due to the electromagnetic field that is induced in the coils. So then there will be a shaft which is attached, which is then connected to the shaft to the front of the motor. And then when, say, we apply a battery current to it, so for example, if we apply a battery current to the motor, then it will cause the motor to rotate in either direction. So then there is a thing called a blade attached. Now this is a thing that you will always see on a fan. Let me give an example here. So for example, blades. That's the blades of a fan. So you can see that in most fans, except for tower fans, like that white one over there. So, that is how the motor spins. So, let me just do this real quick. Okay, so now we have the blades attached. So basically that's it. That's how it works. So now I want to show you a front view of the blade and how it works. So give me an example. So in a blade, the blades are curved a little bit backwards or forwards. That allows when the motor spins in one direction, then the blade will push air forward because the blade, so here's the angle of the blade right here. So the blade is curved right here, and you can see the blade is curved, so when the air molecules are hit, there's going to be air molecules on every single side. When the air molecules are hit, it pushes the air molecules down. It basically slices the air molecules in half, and the air molecules build up momentum and shoot, and they shoot right at you. They shoot right at you. So they basically shoot right at you. So let me show you that from another angle. So here again we have our fan. And let's assume this is you. Your face is right in front of your fan. Then the fan's air will push against you. It will push on you. So then you feel the air like it's wind. That's basically the same principles apply to wind. So basically that is how air moves through your fan. So that's why your fans don't suck that much. They blow more. Because if we define the laws of physics, then for example, if the fan was like that, then you would be able to stick like a 10-pound hammer. You'd be able to stick like a piece of plastic on a fan and it would hold it. That's the type of pressure I'm saying. So that is not it. Also, the other air molecules pull some of the other air molecules with it and accelerate even further. So if we say, and heat always goes from hot to cold. So the pressure, LP is low pressure. These are the low pressure air molecules here. Turns into high pressure because of the pressure exerted by the blade pushing it. So let me just remove me over here. And then it turns into high pressure long waves. So now that the high pressure is, this would always be a little bit cold. This will always be a little bit hot. The air that's coming out of the fan. That's why in an air conditioner there's refrigerant, and that refrigerant is always cold. So that's why when the air is blown through the refrigerant, it's cold. That's why you get cold air out of an air conditioner rather than a fan. A fan is not actually changing the temperature. So that was a myth that most people are probably like, oh yeah, they just They make the air colder. In reality, no, that's not true at all. It's a myth. Let me just erase all this. Okay, now I'm actually going to do something really funny for the end. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy this video. And bye. See you in the next one.